So what is going on, guys? I'm BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another video where today we're going to be talking about two different subjects. This is basically a roundup video of everything that's been taking place to do with COD Zombies and Treyarch, because they are the developers that we're interested in over the past week or so. So like I said, we've got two big pieces of info to go through, two very different topics. The first one is on a little bit of a lighter note because, as we know, earlier this week, a day or two ago, we got the official reveal of DLC 4 for Vanguard Zombies, the Archon or the Archon. I still don't know how you pronounce the name of that map. I did my initial reaction to it. I put up my video. If you saw that, then you will know what I think. I'm pretty disappointed with what we've been given. The fact that we have no new zombies map, it is just Terra Maledicta being reused. However, the only difference is it is now round based, especially since this is DLC for the conclusion, the ending to Vanguard Zombies. You would expect a good send off. However, to me, bringing back a map from DLC 2 to play as the final Zombies map, a map that we played just a few months ago, definitely isn't it. If you watch my content, you know I don't sugarcoat things. I'm not going to lie and say it's great. I'm also not going to lie and say something's terrible when it isn't. I'll just give my honest opinion. The only thing that we really have to look forward to is the boss fight, but this got me thinking, and just before I say, let me tell you what Treyarch said first. So the excuse that they gave in their description for the Archon was, in addition to the new quests and narrative, Cortifex's last stand at the end of the main quest is unquestionably the crown jewel of the Archon. Rather than devoting valuable development time to additional features or more covenants, the team placed a priority on creating a truly memorable boss fight on a scale rarely seen in zombies. We think you'll agree, if you can survive the trails. Now that is quite exciting if you like Easter eggs in COD Zombies, if you like boss fights, which I do. The fact that Treyarch are hyping this up to be one of the best boss fights we've ever seen in COD Zombies is exciting, but that also got me thinking, well, what if you don't do Easter eggs? What if you don't care about boss fights, or like I just said, what if you don't really care about doing quests or Easter eggs in zombies, and what if you just like playing the game? Or even if you do enjoy Easter eggs in zombies, but you're not one of those people that likes to do it more than once, that likes to complete a main quest over and over again to, I don't know, get a better time or something like that. What if you aren't bothered about Easter eggs, or just like doing it once like me, and then just want to play the game? If you're one of those people, you're basically screwed, because there's no new map. If you don't do Easter eggs, or if you plan to do the boss fight just once, which is what I usually do, and that's with any game really, once I've done something, I don't really feel the need to do it again. So I'll do the Archon Easter egg once, kill the boss, and then that's it. But after that, well, because there's no new map, there's no new content, really. I've already played this map for DLC 2. I really don't care if it's round-based or not because, well, I didn't particularly think it was a great map in the first place. I wasn't one of those people, and I don't know anyone who said, oh yes, Treyarch must turn this map into a round-based map. Some people did say that at the time just because we were so desperate for one, but I don't think anyone truly meant it, especially now that we've had Shi No Numa. I wanted a new map, or the least I was expecting was another map taken from multiplayer of the campaign and then turned into zombies, not the exact same map reused from just a couple of months ago. So I'm extremely disappointed, just because for people that don't do Easter eggs or just do them once and actually just want to play the game, then what are those players supposed to do? I'm a little bit confused because I thought that what Treyarch were going for with Cold War and Vanguard, or what it seemed like anyway, was they were trying to make the game more noob friendly. Surely this is now the total opposite, because it is usually the hardcore fan base that do Easter eggs, especially more than once, meaning the people that just like to play the game are stuffed because there is nothing new besides from the same map, just round based. I will say this isn't Treyarch's fault, this obviously is Activision's. I can tell you right now, Treyarch, if they could have, they would have made a brand new map. Of course they would have loved to have do that. These are game developers at the end of the day. They want to create content, good content that people are going to like. I know that they are time restricted. We all know that it is a small development team working on this game. So when they come out and say we decided to devote time to developing the Easter egg instead of new features such as covenants and stuff like that, and even a new map, that is kind of an excuse because, well, really they would have had no choice. They wouldn't have had time to create a unique zombies map. Whether they would have had time to take a map from multiplayer and turn that into zombies, like they did with Duran Fang or Terra Maledicta in the first place, I don't know. So of course, it isn't Treyarch's fault, but it is disappointing. Actually, very, very disappointing. I was thinking though, is it just me? Am I the one with just this opinion? Are people excited for this? So I thought, let me just take a look at what people are saying. And just going through the first few replies to Treyarch's post, 95% of what I saw is also people sharing a similar opinion to me. These are just the first few tweets. This person said, well, this is somewhat disappointing. Instead of making a round-based map in the Dark Ether, another part of Egypt, they are using Terra Maledicta's setting as a new experience and labeling it as a new zombies map. You see, this is something we would have wanted before, and that's what I just said. When Treyarch say they've done something that we wanted, which was turning Terra Maledicta into a round-based map, yes, that's what people were asking for when Terra Maledicta released, not months later, now that we've had Shi No Numa. After the release of Shi No Numa, no one was saying, oh, for Treyarch's next map they should do Terra Maledicta as a round-based. People wanted that when that map originally came out, not now. Someone else said, sad that this is how Vanguard Zombies is ending. A reworked map from earlier this year. No new enemy types, no new wonder weapons, which I hadn't spoken about, no new perks. That does just go to show you, again, Treyarch are very restricted on time. The fact that there's not even a new wonder weapon for the final map. I feel like I do have to reiterate, it isn't Treyarch's fault, it's not them being lazy. I know for a fact if they could have, they would have loved to have added a new wonder weapon, but that doesn't change the fact that it is extremely disappointing. The only thing I can say is if you haven't brought Vanguard Zombies and you're questioning, should I? No, definitely not. It isn't worth it. Not at the price it is at now, maybe when it's $10, $5. But yeah, someone else said, so it's Terra Maledicta but round-based, bruh. I was excited until I learned it was just round-based Terra Maledicta. If this really is the last Zombies content we get for 2 years, the Archon better be good, but I doubt that since we aren't ever getting new perks or a new wonder weapon. The laziness is reprehensible. Never thought I'd see a remaster of a map in the same game as the original map, but here we are. Can you imagine if in Cold War Zombies, BO4, 321, any other Zombies game, this would be like in BO3 for example, Treyarch giving us Der Eisendrache, and then for DLC 4, they give us Der Eisendrache again. I mean, maybe I wouldn't complain because Der Eisendrache was actually a good map. But yeah, another comment reads, so it's just Terra round-based? People are going to be so pissed about this. Is this seriously Terra Maledicta round-based? Yeah man, you'll keep saying Vanguard Zombies isn't that bad, but no new content whatsoever. I'll keep my money. I mean, dude, there's an Easter egg if you do Easter eggs. If you don't, then yep, there's nothing new. So anyway, I'm going to leave that one there. I just wanted to see if people share the same opinion as I do. And I would say 95% of the comments I've seen is people saying pretty much the same stuff. But that then leads me on to the second topic, which is quite a bit different. I will just say before I talk about this, I don't use Twitter anymore. If you follow me on Twitter, I think the last time I posted was December of 2021. And the reason for that is I just came to realize that Twitter is no benefit to me. It just doesn't benefit my life in any way. So that's the reason I haven't posted on my account in about, I think it's 8 months. But basically my point is, besides from getting updates about the game now and again, seeing what people are saying, I don't actually use Twitter, not the Black Ops Amazing one anyway. I do have my own personal one. But I was just sitting in bed watching TV the other day and I thought, you know what? I haven't logged into the BOA Twitter in months. Let's see what's going on just out of interest. And the first tweet I came across was this. Now, I'm not even sure if I played the game anymore. I do remember years and years ago, during the time of BO3, the Giants release, or the end of BO2, they made quite a few good videos. I didn't even know I followed them on Twitter though, but I saw this tweet, and this caught my attention because they tagged Treyarch, where it says, it appears that Treyarch has hired someone called Eric Maynard, who has a history of murdering cats, endorsing, I won't say the rest just because I don't want YouTube to restrict this video, but they go on to say others were hired around him, but this needs to be sorted in immediacy. Treyarch, you may not have known, now you know, sort it. So again, I was like, what? Just because they tagged Treyarch in it? But I had no idea what they were actually on about. So I thought, okay, let's see if anyone else is talking about it. So I put that name into Twitter's search bar. And immediately the first thing comes up is a bunch of other tweets from people. This one said, going to just go ahead and make this thread so it's easy to keep track of. The effed up thing this person did. Trigger warning, again, I'm not here to show everything. I'm just reporting the news and what people are saying. Someone else then said, I've actually just found out Treyarch hired Eric Maynard and today was his first day. Rumours are they're going to spin it to look like we knew this, when actually no one had any idea lol. But the coincidence surely is priceless. Get that Nazi the heck out of Treyarch. And then another one out of the many. This person said, I always knew that Eric Maynard was one of the biggest pieces of crap in the Zombies community, but finding out about the actual twisted stuff he's done has made me feel a little bit sick. So once again, I don't know who this person is. I feel like I have heard his name before, but I didn't know it was a Treyarch employee or he got hired at Treyarch. And another thing I will say is, I don't know if any of this is true or not, or at least I can't show you proof. I have taken a look at what people are saying. I don't want to show it in this video, but if you want to search it for yourself, you can. And the only reason I'm talking about it is because it is related to Treyarch if this person works there. If it is true, I'm not here to pass judgment because I'm not related to it and don't know anything about it. I mean, if this is true, obviously it's bad. If it isn't, it's bad. I'm trying not to take sides because I feel like I'm not the person that can explain anything to do with this. I'm just simply reporting what people are talking about in the COD Zombies community. Just talking in general. Anyone who abuses animals, I can't even say on YouTube what I would do to that person. I'll just leave it there. Hey, a lot of the time, animals deserve more respect than people, in my opinion. Yeah, for obvious reasons, I'm just going to leave that one there. If you want to do more research yourself, you can. I just wanted to speak about it because it's been linked to Treyarch. Whether it's true or not, I can't say. But there we go. Two totally different topics, but also the same, as in they're both to do with the community. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed the video today or you found it useful. If you have, drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.